Know you wonder where the F he been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen. SG still in the leopard skin, and check me out then check me in. See this coat, nigga? Bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Alright, here we are. It's July 20th, 4:42. When it's frost so well, I dropped out of high school at 15 and now I'm running multiple different projects, one of which being Summit. I run my own home service company that pulls in cash flow for me. I call it my Entrepreneur's 95. Then I run a company called Summit on the back end of that, so we help other home service companies scale their companies. And we generated our clients $500,000 in less than 60 days. All made their money back within a week of working with us. And then I've also got a passion project called Project Risk, where I help people embrace risks and take risks. This is truly my love of my life in pursuits and passions. And though it is not the main focus right now, it sits in the back of my mind and it always is there. And the journals are always up for people to look at. These are some of the products I make. This hoodie. So it's not art living treat yourself. These are not for sale. I only give them to people I like. But this is the journal to hopefully help you become a hoodie holder. Because the only people that wear this hoodie, I think, are people that truly embrace the brand, truly resonate with the message, and truly embrace risk. And this journal is a tool that I made to help you become a person that can wear a hoodie. So, moving forward, it is another Monday to Thursday. I wake up at 4 a.m. It works the best for me in my environment and the world that I live in right now, where I can have 4 days a week where I give it 100% and maintain that consistency. Over last week, I realized the next 3 days of my schedule aren't as dialed in as the first 4. Now that I've dialed in the first 4 and I wake up at 4, I have no problem when I know what I'm doing. That's going to be the focus this week when we get to the end of the week, really dialing that in and making that clear. But on the company side, one of the big things that we need to tackle is getting this marketing campaign ready for Summit, because we've been sitting here this month building the foundation, building the base for the company, and once next month hits, I want to click that marketing button and just scale the company as quickly as possible and close clients as quickly as possible, especially before the winter, as home service does slow down a bit, even though there still are some home service companies running. Definitely want to get this up and going for the winter and just launch it. So I use a lot of Cloud Code and to get this done, and I'm going to be building these ads. We've ran ads before that actually did well, so I'm going to take those same scripts we used before. I'm going to pull all the transcripts from testimonials, clients, everything like that, and actually go and make ads based on what our clients have said to us, need from us, and all the sales calls that we've ever had, so that we can be really clear with who we're talking to, what we're doing, and what we're delivering. So there's nothing much else to be said. This is going to be the usual work week. Sit down, set up a POV, and just work our fucking asses off until we make this work. And yeah, definitely going to continue growing the personal brand. For those of you guys who don't know, I have about 32,000 followers on Instagram. At this time of the video, when this releases, I don't know. But been posting on there consistently for a while. Been making content for about a year and a half now, maybe a year and 8 months, so almost 2 years. But a lot of focuses, and the only way I'm able to handle so many focuses is by using AI. So I'm just going to outline my week a bit, kind of outline the content that I need to make this week, delegate to the days that I'm free and that I know I have available to me, and just so I get everything I need to get done this week. Then yeah, just wrap it up. At this point in the day is when my brain just loses it. I stop listening to the thoughts that I have and I just do what I need to do. Right now I need to work out.
Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe? living.
This society has designed you to be one of many from the day you were born, never to be an individual, because that is where your power lies. They want you to sit in the crowd, sit in the classrooms, and learn the same thing everyone else does to become the same outcome that they want you to become.
Yeah. Now, plus, let me tell you, you are not the first one to say this, all right?
Yeah.
People have said this, and some people have paid the price for it. And some people have said it in a very different way, you know? In other words, you know, you live in a society, and they want you to play the game. And for the best of you and your family and everybody else, play the game, but retain your own rules. And, you know, don't judge a book by the cover. Don't take everything for face value. Try and experience it yourself before you believe in what you hear of it. I mean, something like that, you know, just change that whole, but you're saying the same thing.
Alright, 30-minute drive ahead of me, so I thought I'd sit here, yap to you guys my Kia Rio. You know, I've gone through so many cars in my life. When I was 16, my first car was a Honda CR-V, 2009. It's a fucking beautiful car. She did me well. She served me well, and she's still kicking it. You know, she's still there. And then I ended up getting a Jeep. That was definitely one of my favorite cars. Just nice to drive. The aux is really good. And then we got a 2001 Honda CR-V, and that's been the work car for however long for my home service company. Who knows how long that's been the work car for. And then my Honda broke. My Jeep broke. Jeep's fucked completely, and I'm still paying for it. And now I drive a Kia Rio. You know, the other week, I went to a dealership and I went to try to get a $50,000 Maserati, not expensive. This Kia Rio was trade-in value $15,000, because they'd rather give a kid $100,000 for a 4-year education than a kid $30,000 for a Maserati. Why would they want a 19-year-old driving a Maserati? You know, who sits on social media spouting bullshit? Why would they want? So I didn't get the car, but you know, at the end of the day, these materialistic things, they don't matter to me. The only reason why I have a want for them is because if I was in a Ferrari right now, more people would watch this video. I could say the exact same fucking things, but you would listen to me more if I was in a Ferrari, because that's just proof. It just builds authority. And I don't blame you for that. I don't blame anyone for that, because I do the same thing. It's how we work. It's our way of verifying whether someone is spouting bullshit or not. It's, do they have the thing they're talking about? A homeless man could give you the exact same advice as a billionaire, and you'd believe in the billionaire more because they're a billionaire. And that makes sense. Even if the bar for bar was the same exact advice, you wouldn't listen to the homeless guy, but you'd listen to the billionaire. And I know that's a hypothetical, but nonetheless, that's the proven fact. And the only reason why I want these materialistic things is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to drive a nice fucking car. Like, I love the idea I've always loved driving fast cars. I love the idea of driving a really fast car, but at the end of the day, the only reason why I want these things is to build authority so that I can push my message even more. The only reason why I'd want to be in a private jet, the only reason why I'd want a super nice fucking car, the only reason why I'd want these materialistic items that show status within our society is so that you would listen to me more. That is literally it. And I'll film an exact same fucking POV talking about the same exact topic in the exact same tone, maybe with nicer hair and nicer clothes in a Ferrari when I have one, and you'll go, oh, well, fuck. It's just a simple thought experiment, but it really, when you really think about how much of what someone has makes you listen to them, it really makes you consider, you know, how much advice have you lost, or how much knowledge have you lost because you think somebody isn't credible enough because they're not driving that car, or because they're not doing that. I'm on fucking Instagram looking at this girl, she's all hot, and then you go to her fucking highlights and her posts, and she's in Spain, she's in Italy, she's in fucking Greece, she's in Russia. How the fuck would you compete? How do you compete with that?
Oh, you did that.
These bitches get flown to fucking wherever they want. No, I flew out a 6 at best. A 6, brother. To fly out a 10, you're gonna have a fucking 8-tier offer for them. Not just a free cup of coffee with some flowers. No, a fucking van with some flowers.
Motherfucker, at least said you in the game.
How the fuck how do they expect these young guys to keep up with this shit, man? They're fucked. How are you supposed to get any pussy? All of my ex-girlfriends that were hot, they're probably getting flown to fucking San Tropez the second they turn 18. The second they turn 18. They post one sexy little flick. I'm fucking scrolling Instagram. Every time I scroll, there's always one hot girl that shows up. She's probably been flown and
She gets snapped up right away. I give you a ticket.
Fucking right there. Get a text. I'm going to San Tropez next week. You want to come? Done. Flight booked.
You know, being goes fast.
Hey, take that in, bro.
That's so easy.
You're fucking hot, and you just get flown to where the fuck you want. If you're a young guy in today's world, you don't have money, your bitch is done. It hasn't even happened to our friend's dad. Our friend's dad,
Yeah.
I heard, our friend's dad, he was so in love with this girl, and this guy that owned the record player, the fucking jazz club or some shit, and owned a $30 million yacht, fucking stole that bitch from him, and he hates rich people now for life. How the fuck are you supposed to compete? Bitches are fucked. You can just be a hot girl with some big tits before the age of 30 and still get flown out and fucked.
I just had to give them something they never had yet. That's all. You gotta have the money or you bring something new to...
Yeah, but you gotta open the door first, bro. To even get your foot in the door nowadays is fucked.
Nah.
They look at your IG. Does he have a Porsche? Does he have a nice car?
Yeah, if BJ could still do it, then it's possible, okay?
Got a vlog, gotta film fucking talks, holding 2 plastic chairs, meeting up with Penguin himself, got a gift. What are you doing, bro? I gotta do it all. I gotta vlog, I gotta fucking... My gypsy beads, bro.
Campy necklace.
What do you say? Do you want to grab a chair? You know what? That'd be so sweet. Okay, let's go figure it the fuck out. With my boy Jack. My name is Frost, Jack Frost, you know, 1 in the 2.
I'm Jack Mason.
Jack Mason and Frost Thorwell. We decided to have a conversation, and we don't really have direction for what we're talking about, but we're here in public, sat on a bridge in front of the CN Tower in our beautiful city. It's a beautiful day, and yeah, let's get started.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Have you ever taken the chance to sit down and design who that person is that makes $100K a month? What their business looks like?
No.
If you did that, whenever you have an action or something you need to decide on, you can just ask that person what they would do, and then you know the best decision to make in that moment. If that makes sense.
And so what does that look like for you?
So for me, it's like, to be the man that I want to be, you know, this is uncomfortable. We're sitting in public in front of strangers, but to be the man that I want to be, it makes more sense for me to ask my future self, okay, that has those millions of followers, that has impacted millions of people, what would you make? What would you do in this scenario? And he would show up, he would sit down in this chair, and he'd fucking talk like he knows everything.
Yeah.
It's the ability in being able to ask someone that has achieved all of your goals, but they're you. And knowing them so intimately that you start acting, operating, and moving like them.
The city is pretty when it's dead, just like a flower. What color's the CN Towers?
On a road trip with my brother. Need to leave. Going to see my grandpa. He's a bit sick, so gonna do that. Gotta get some snacks. We're about an hour in. I know I haven't picked up the camera since. It's been a while, so sometimes you need to get away, you know? Sometimes you need to get away. I just told you guys I'm going on a road trip. Going to see my grandpa up in, I live in Toronto and he lives in Montreal, so it's about 4 hours. That's my brother. And these are the snacks I've chosen. We may have gotten some goy slop earlier, but getting some more goy. Got some fucking ketchup chips. If you're Canadian, you know, you know. Everyone's gonna hate on me for that. Some vinegar chips, jalapenos, and yes, this is run ads for Summit. If any of you guys are wondering. That's the goal of this. So I'm gonna munch on these. I'm gonna have a smoke. Then we're gonna hit the road. 3 hours, and then we're gonna get there at 12 a.m. Spend 1 day there. Drive home the next day. Do some work while I'm there. script the ads for next week. Actually, that's next week, so we need to show you guys the process of actually getting the ads out, because I said that's what I was going to do when I picked up the camera last. So let's hit the road trip. It's July 25th. It's about 8 p.m. Drove up to see my grandma and grandpa, my grandpa Elizabeth. She's getting there, you know. Get to the age, just getting there. So I had to drive up for the day and see them, and it was really nice to spend time with them and just be here with family. I don't spend much time with family, so sitting there around the dinner table with everyone, enjoying a nice meal, not wanting to go home because of how nice it is here. Look at the water, look at the view. My dumbass wants to go home. Fucking work. But, you know, this week has definitely been slower than other weeks, than the 3 weeks before. And, you know, I've been saying I'm going to do something and then I haven't done it yet. And it's Saturday now, and I'm here at my grandparents', and I've taken the time to really just think today and be in my own head and just be grateful for everything that I have. I went to church with my grandpa today. I'm not Catholic, I'm a Muslim, but went to church with him, and it was nice to spend time with family. Just be grateful for everything I have, and be grateful for these moments where, you know, you're action, and then you're just, let me think for a bit, you know, let me enjoy, let me process. And I just had a really good month of action, and then a week, little bit of, you know, less foot on the gas, and I definitely had some luxuries, and I spent time with family, and I thought more and contemplated more. And look at the moon, wow. But, you know, don't be afraid to take a moment in this game to be grateful for what you have. I gotta drive home and do the work I gotta do tomorrow and start all again next week. But, you know, though we maybe haven't achieved everything I said I wanted to achieve this week, that's the point of why I document. That's why I pick up the camera, because to show you that we're not always going to win. And that it's the fun part. So I'll see you guys back at home, but I wanted to touch base and, you know, still got a lot of work to do with Summit. The personal brand is crushing it. We're almost at 33K. And the trial row system that I built is really, really good, and now we're dialing on the YouTube, and just super excited to see where the personal brand can go, because to be at 33K when I was stuck at 28K for fucking 6 months is insane. We gained 5K followers this month, expecting to be at 40 in August, you know?
Okay, I am home now. Got home last night around 2 a.m. because we drove home same day, but to get to the program, I have a thing with my two guys where I have to post a specific amount of content every week, and I have not posted 2 business YouTube videos this week. I have not posted a speech. I need to write my newsletter. I have to post 2 more speeches. I have not written my newsletter, and I have to go to bed in 4 hours. So cue the montage of me not having done the work earlier this week because it just didn't get done. And now I'm gonna handle it all. So 1 newsletter, gotta post a reel today as well, 2 more speeches in which I have to film 1, and then I have to film 2 business YouTube videos. And I don't wanna do any of it. And I'm still gonna do it, because I'm Frost so well. Overcomplicated with going in this in homes, and running out about holy shit. Go my Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Enjoy Sunday, enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much. Ciao. Okay, I just banged out my 2 YouTube videos, my 2 business YouTube videos, and now I gotta write my newsletter, And then I have to film a speech, and I gotta post a reel. Yep, that's what happens.
What became of Ophelia? Tell me what went.
That's it. I just sent off the last one to Claude, so I have it set now. So I made a system to where I'll export the video, and then I'll just tell Claude I exported it. It'll find the export, and then it'll go and title it, find the best shot in the video to give it the thumbnail, and that's it. That simple. So it handles pretty much everything for me. It'll make the description for me. It'll post it, and so I don't even have to sit there posting it, writing the description, putting the anything. Like this one I posted 6 hours ago. It shows the thumbnail, it shows the title, and made the description. Same for all of these other ones. And I've made it so it went and actually redid all of these ones, made the thumbnails, descriptions. And the speeches channel is doing a bit better. It's at 30 subscribers. I mean, it doesn't get much, but the point of this channel is that it gives me so much footage to work with. Like, God knows how many clips I get from this every single time. Like, it's just insane how many clips I get. Like last batch, I got 40 clips. So that's 40 reels. Like, and I only clip what I think is actually really good. And yeah, I'm still doing this all myself. So like I said, I need to get back in the mud. But I mean, the Instagram's growing. Like compared to the beginning of July, I was at probably 28K, and now I'm at 33.2, gaining about 200 followers a day. So the system's working. I'm posting 10 trial reels a day. I explained a bit about what the trial reel system looks like earlier in the video, and posting reel a day still, putting the work in. And like you guys just saw me, I just filmed those 2 business videos. I just got those posted. Let me make sure they're double check they're posted. Yeah, 2 business videos posted. And then I filmed that speech, and then I had to edit another one, get that posted. I had to post the other one I posted earlier today, and then I had to write a newsletter, and the newsletter came out really good, and I was really happy with it. This is actually what it looks like now, which is really cool. If you guys subscribe to the written letter, you get a personalized letter from me twice. I'm doing twice a week now, which is just what I'm going through, what I've been watching, what I've been listening to, and this was the wrap up this week, and this is what it looks like. I might be changing the look of it soon, but right now I like the way it looks, and then you get the links down here to everything, which is pretty neat. I enjoy the way it looks. I enjoy writing this. Actually, it was really, really fun. And yeah, I mean, you guys just saw me do literally fucking everything I had to do because I made a pact with people that I respect. And because I respect them so much, I went and made 2 business videos, everything that I usually do in a week within 4 hours. And though it is pretty late now, it's 11:38 p.m. I'm gonna wake up around 6:30 tomorrow instead of 4. Just not fight the body, I should have done this earlier in the week. I didn't, so I had to put in the hours today, and I'm not gonna feel guilt or shame about not having done it earlier. Fuck guilt and shame. I'm not gonna doubt myself. I'm just gonna move forward and look at what I should have done and what systems I need to put in place to make sure I get these done ahead of time, so I'm not scrambling and pushing it all the last 3 hours. But it just shows you, when you truly respect the people you surround yourself with and you say you're going to do something, you fucking do it. Yes, I respect myself, but it's much easier to know that I have to run 20 fucking kilometers if I don't post these things. It's just stupid little consequence like that just makes me do it. And though this week wasn't everything I said it was going to be leading up, throughout the video, I said I was going to show you something or do something, and then I didn't end up doing it. I didn't end up getting it done. We didn't script any of the ads. We didn't get into any of that for Summit this week. But, you got to look at these weeks like growth periods. Don't look at them and feel guilt about not having done what you said you wanted to do, and find value in what did happen and what you did do. Because you can't change what happened. You can't. So just enjoy it and find value in it and be grateful that you did, right? I keep realizing I cut my hair. You You guys have seen it all, like curly hair me, bald me, slick back, tight slick back. Ah, man. But it was a beautiful week. And, you know, to end it off, I want to read you the core takeaways for this week that I wrote down. So the core takeaways for you to go into next week is step 1, become aware that you have full control of your reality and begin to focus on your programming. Ask why society has told you to think that way. And ask why have they told you something is green when it is so clearly blue? Why has society told you something is green when it is so clearly blue? Thank you very much for watching this vlog. And if you guys want to watch all the speeches I just filmed, the link in the description for Thirlwell Speeches. Check out the Instagram as well. See the reels that I'm putting out, putting a lot more content in there. And especially go to frostthirlwell.com, join the written letter, because there's shit on here that I don't say on social media, like the story about my father going to jail and the shit they did to my mom, the government, etc., that I don't want to show publicly on here yet because I don't want to get canceled yet. So I'm excited. Thank you very much for joining me for another week. I guess I'll see you guys at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. Have a great day.